Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? I request everyone to take your seats because we will be commencing the event right now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the 5th International Conference on Sustainable Education. I, Michelle Dilhara, is deeply honored to stand before you today as a youth ambassador at this remarkable international conference, and I'm thrilled to be your host for this pivotal event. As a youth ambassador, I'm inspired by the passion and determination of my generation to address the most pressing challenges of our time, particularly those related to climate change, social justice, and sustainability. In nations like South Asia, pulsating with energy and vitality, the youth embodies the promise of tomorrow. Youth are the torchbearers of nations' dreams and the harbingers of a radiant future. Our youth bulge is an unparalleled demographic advantage. Having the second youngest population after Africa, the world is looking after you to lead the positive change and solution regime the world can look forward to. Mobius Foundation, established in 2015, is a non-profit organization that is working towards environmental sustainability. The foundation believes that the environmental conservation and population stabilization is the key to a better future and a greener planet. The Climate Reality Project is not for-profit organization that was founded by Nobel laureate and the former vice president of USA, Al Gore. The Climate Project Foundation, India and South Asia is an independent branch of the Climate Reality Project. It was established in March 2008. The Climate Project Foundation is focused on generating awareness about climate change through training sessions and presentations and creating future leaders through its meticulously designed flagship programs like the Green Campus Program. Both Mobius Foundation and the Climate Reality Project Foundation believe in co-creating a sustainable future for everyone. This has led to the creation of Youth for Earth campaign, for which we are gathered here on the second day of ICSE. Ladies and gentlemen, like the ethos etched in our ancient sculptures that speak of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future, that feels so relevant in modern times. We are honored to have esteemed dignitaries among us who themselves are the leaders in their domain and are mentors to us. They symbolize the power of unity and action. I would like to invite Mr. Pradeep Berman, Mr. Kamal Miatul, Mr. Krishan Kalra, Dr. Ram Boj, and Mr. Aditya Pundir on stage to light the lamp and inaugurate today's session. A heartfelt thanks to all our dignitaries for leading this auspicious beginning. Dance is another form of invoking good vibes. We have talented youth from St. Mary's School, trained under our climate reality leader and mentor, Miss Seema Bali, who has tried to take inspiration from the different elements of earth, water, fire, to name a few. And please welcome our little wonderful dancers from St. Mary's School, Dwarka, with open hearts and a huge round of applause.
Earth is the only known planet having life in this universe. We should respect and maintain everything we get from our Mother Earth.
What a great performance. Please give them another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was the team from St. Mary's School, Dwarka. With this motivation and without further ado, let's begin our journey into the heart of today's session, that is Youth for Earth campaign. I would like to invite Mr. Aditya Pundir, Director, the Climate Reality Project, India and South Asia, to throw light on the whole objective of Youth for Earth program and its journey towards a sustainable future. Mr. Aditya Pundir, over to you.
Thank you, Michelle. And I hope everybody must be really awake and excited by this children's performance. They were all class 5. And the notice they got was only 1 week to prepare. So they thought through the theme, the rainforest, the animals, and how everything comes together as a planet Earth. So to begin with this, thank you very much today for everyone to be here again today. My apologies for a little bit starting late, because Delhi traffic, the performance buses were caught in the traffic. So coming to why we all are here, as I think Michelle already says about climate change, and yes, the situation is very grim. The situation is very grim, whether it's Himachal Pradesh, you see, it's coming down to plains, it's getting washed away, whether it's the floods in Libya, or its incredible heat waves, they have said that this is the hottest July ever recorded. Now that is a news, hottest July ever recorded. And in Paris Agreement, we were all talking about 1.5 degrees to be the ultimate, like we should like to be there. But unfortunately, next 3-4 years, we are expecting 1.5 to be breached. So this is a very serious thing which is happening on the planet. And let me just put you through just a small challenge. Like, what is the challenge? People say, let's solve the problem. So what's the challenge? The challenge is that today emissions are around 52 billion tons. At least, I'm not taking into land, at least the direct emissions are 52 billion tons. And by 2030, the target is we want it to be 25 billion tons. And by 2050, it should be a net zero. Now that is a very ambitious target the world is working on. And if we don't achieve the 2030 target of getting emission down by 45%, nothing is going to work. So this is the challenge actually we are all up to. And Climate Realities Board has been the global board, the India board has been very, very focused on this problem. And they were able to identify this problem and solution very early in the stages. Like I remember myself, I've been with the project for a long time. And way back in 2013, when the story was that we were trying to figure out how to move ahead, then the boards decided that, well, we have to concentrate on the younger generation. And we have to make the campuses green. We should start working towards education. We should start towards changing the behaviors. Because there are 3 fundamental things which climate change, it is to be the technology, the innovation, and behavioral change. So this triangle has to be achieved in case we want to move forward. And so on this, the board was moving forward. And of course, then the board also said that sustainability education is key. Making campuses green is one component. Giving them sustainability education is the second part of the component. And the third part would be, how do we make them more active? How do we make them connect? Because if we do not connect the children and select the new generation to what they can do, then half the battle is only done. You cannot win the battle. So again, the journey kept moving forward. In 2018, we launched a very successful Green Campus program, which is now globally acknowledged as an emission reduction program. I would highly recommend people who don't know about Green Campus program to just go through the components and how it works. It has a component of education, it has a component of behavioral change, and it has a component of leadership. Because you see, unless the leadership is built into the younger generation, things will not happen. So that was the basis for Youth for Earth, what we are talking about today. In this particular program, what happens is, we could have done it individually, that okay, let children come with the projects, which normally happens. But we went away with it. We said, no, we'll not do this. Let it be a team effort. They have to do the project in teams. The rationale behind the teams was that they should also learn to work in groups. Because you see, the time of individual action is over. Globally, it's recognized individuals can't make any difference. It's quite a serious issue now. It is teams which will fight. It is the teams which will come up with solution. So this group behavior, to get them to work as teams. So we said that, okay, they should compete as teams. So minimum 5 to 7, like they should be together, kids coming together, and they should come up with a solution. And again, it could be the smaller, there was some junior category and there was a senior category for the college students. And of course, you will see in today, like the implementation, the way the solutions have been done by them are also different. So I hope now everybody is clear about the rationale. So it was about the ambition, about the leadership, which was important. I would also like to discuss with you one important survey we carried out way back in 2018-19, which was, I think it is something which you will be really amazed to see. We were running this Green Campus program, and what I was trying to do was I was trying to gauge the perception of how the people are feeling about climate change. So we did a summer program. Our Green Campus manager, very talented Rekha, she started a program. She said, let's make them write stories. Let kids write stories about the future they're looking at. And it went off very well. But the results when we started reading the stories coming from children, and they were all not only small children, they were big children, they were class 12, they were class 10, class 5. The stories were very depressing. The stories were very depressing. They all talked about a bleak future. They talked about oxygen cylinders. They talked about a no place to live, no birds. Like, it was really depressing to read through all those things. And I discussed it with my team that this is very depressing. If this is what these children of the premium schools feel in the country, I'm not even talking about the rural villages. I'm talking about these metro and these schools which are very well funded and which have got such good teachers teaching them. These children are writing such depressing stories. Then we also talked to our partners in Brazil. We saw, again, the same type of stories are coming from there also. So that is the time, again, we thought that we have to build the component of hope. Because if the component of hope is lost by the youth, then there is no future. A depressed youth is going nowhere, is not going to take the planet anywhere. So that's why we again started this concept of hope. We wanted to build hope. We wanted to build action. Take action now. So that is what Youth for Earth was all about. So it was a component of hope, component of take action now, and have a better future. Think about a better future through your action, through your leadership. So this is the basic core message which goes when we do these Youth for Earth programs. And I'm extremely thankful to personally also to people like Mr. Burman and Mr. Mittal, who really guided me. I'm a soldier, I do my work, but it was the direction which was received by the board, which we got, and then my team, my incredible team, which performed the whole thing of MOBIS and Climate Reality, which took the things forward, that today we are able to, I will tell you the success. We started with only 10-15 projects when we started, then it went up to about 50 projects. This time it was 200 plus. So you see how it's growing every year. It is growing exponentially. So we are expecting more and more teams to participate in the future. We are looking forward to a transformative program which can bring some change. I think the first year was all about action, doing something outside the classrooms. Those were the central messages. And I think Youth for Earth embodies everything in this particular program. It's for the outside, it's for the youth, it is for the better future. So thank you very much, and let's start seeing some of the projects. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aditya. It has been rightly said, the youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow. They are the change makers of today through their acquired skills. I'm happy to share that we had learned professionals as our evaluation team, including Ms. Alka Tomar, Dr. B.C. Sabat, Ms. Sneha Raghav, and Ms. Madhu Bhaknagar. Moving forward, I request Ms. Alka Tomar to come on stage and describe the evaluation process of Youth for Earth campaign, which made the best project stand out of all the excellent entries received. Ma'am, stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. I think I'd like to request all the jury member here. Dr. Sabat, please. Madhu ma'am, please come on stage. Neha, please come on stage. And I'll give the podium to Sabat sir because he is our, thank you. I'll give the podium to Sabat, Dr. Sabat, because he is the jury chair. And just before that, I think the entire process was very transparent, and all of us got to see different projects, how the implementation has been happening. I think the most important part is the zeal, the interest, and the interest of taking forward the call for action. I think this is what we all need to appreciate, that youth is now coming forward and thinking about innovative solution. So
thank you, Alka. Good morning to all of you, and respected Chairman, Mr. Barman, Mr. Miatal, Dr. Garg, Dr. Ramboj, and all dear students and teachers who have come over here. While you are during the projects, as Aditya told, there are a lot of projects that come, and we have given 2-3 criteria. One is the teamwork. As you know, the students, they made a lot of changes in their own school, and they've given a lot of things. So we are all are very experienced teachers, and I was in Delhi government. I was looking after 2,000 schools in Delhi, eco clubs. All our eco club teachers are here. Nita is here. Madhu is there. They are so beautiful teachers, and they are so experienced teacher. We lot of did program, and Mr. Miatal has trained a lot of teachers in our Delhi under this reality project when we were there. And now all of them, we have make the jury that we have seen two things very interesting. One is the campus thing, but they are thinking about the global. Naturally, what happens, the schools, they do there at their school, we did plastic campaign, we did cracker campaign, we did Hello Holy Natural campaign, but they have given the global thing to the projects. So that was the one thing very interesting come up. And another thing is that they actually made themselves, the students, they sit together, they talk to somebody, they talk to expert, and that was all criteria so have taken, and we have marked that. So though many times some of the projects are very difficult to judge, because a few of them they are ranking low, some of we are ranking high. It was a great challenge, but after all we discussed all these projects and hope they are very nice projects come up. As Aditya told, there are 200 this time come, and maybe many more schools are interested. And our Garg Sahab, who was in Ministry of Environment, there is a program called National Green Corps. 50 lakh schools in country included under this project. So we have to make the reach more and more, and not only doing their own school to make to reduce the carbon dioxide, whatever they are, we are taking the climate change, everything has to come up, and this is a good idea that the government's thing, Mobius has taken forward. I am very happy that all these schools, they are coming up and they are doing a lot of activity, and Aditya, Rekha, they are going to schools, they are doing what programs we did in school. I think that was come forward, and all the big scientists on this environment education, we are coming forward, and I congratulate Mobius Climate Reality that performing these things, and whatever they did, the outcome has been now make them. So that was a nice thing come up, and I hope all jury members will agree me that we have did a good work for the projects. Hopefully we will see some of the projects if possible. So thank you very much once again for giving the opportunity, and I hope we will in next year maybe we can make the reach almost all the schools in the country, and much more projects should come out of these things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So we're going to announce, the team is going to announce the winners, but let me also say that each and every project is a winner, whether they are getting the certificate and trophy today or not. But participation, or first step is participation or undertaking the project and then entering the project, and there's a competition. So they have done the two-step process, they have covered the milestone. Now whether this forum or that forum, you're going to win with whole heart and with all effort that you have done. So congratulations. All the participants and all the winners are going to be announced, and all the nominations also. So congratulations and all the best. Yeah, please, Madhu ma'am and Neha, in case you want.
Just one, sorry, and just apologies, just 1 second I want to take up. I want to congratulate each and every student, the teacher mentors and the schools. And I want to tell you one thing, it's very difficult to work on the ground. Grassroots level पे काम करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. And it requires a lot of perseverance. It's not a project which you're doing in the school. Meeting people, going about with them, and I want to congratulate and say to all the projects, children, your projects reflected the passion. So congratulations, well done, keep it up.
First of all, I'd like to thank Mobius Foundation and Climate Reality Project for this opportunity, to go through all the submissions that came in for the campaign. And again, congratulations to all the students who've participated and, put in so much of effort, and the teachers who've been, providing them have been the wind under their wings. So that's amazing. What I really loved about the projects this time was there was a lot of scientific research that went into the projects. And I'd really like to acknowledge that, because, we have to follow the principles of design thinking to be able to, because there can be more than 10 solutions to a particular problem, but what is the most suited one is something that, needs a lot of research. So please do that. And just one last thing I'd like to say, do not stop over here. whether you won or not. Do not stop over here. Take this forward. Make it a bigger, a movement within your school, and do rope in schools in your vicinity so that it can the movement can grow. People have to start talking, and schools are the best medium to do that. So once again, congratulations to everybody, and again, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, jury, and all the best. And I think this is one step forward for becoming responsible citizens and for promoting responsible citizenship. Thank you, jury, and thank you, everybody, and thank you, Mobius Foundation.
Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hold your breath, because the winners of the junior and senior category will be announced soon. For that, I request Ms. Ria Deb from the Climate Reality to take it forward. Over to you, Ria. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. Before we start with the most awaited section, I would like to thank Ms. Dilhara for keeping the Josh high for all of us throughout. This year, we were overwhelmed with the number of projects received from all over South Asia. We thoroughly enjoyed being a part of the planning process, hearing all about what was going on behind the scenes, and seeing the implementation part of it. In fact, there's a special mention to all our Youth for Earth partners, Talwar Ventures, Global Shapers Gurugram, Eco Network Bangladesh, Global Shapers Nagpur, who made Youth for Earth possible not just for India, but all over South Asia. We would also like to congratulate all the participants and teachers for doing such a wonderful job and taking the transformative action forward. We received a lot of interesting projects, and we have taken 10 projects in total as the shortlisting part. Let's watch how the participants have implemented their plans and how impactful it was for the community, environment, and economy at large. The time is here to present the awards now. It is imperative to know that the shortlisting process was very difficult and a challenging task for all the evaluators. You all are winners in our eyes, and we wish all the teams the very best. We will be announcing the winners first, show the visuals, and call each team one by one post the videos are out. Let's start with the junior category. The consolation prize 2 goes to Team Finobadi from Government Sarvodaya Bal Vidyalay. The project Finobadi from Government Sarvodaya Bal Vidyalay came with the productive idea of circular economy. Finobadi is a combination of finance, innovation, and kabadiwalas to address the critical problem of inefficient waste management and its harmful impacts on the environment. They made an online platform to connect individuals and businesses with trusted kabadiwalas for waste collection and recycling. Such innovative ideas of waste to wealth creation is the need of the hour for achieving our net zero targets against the climate crisis. I would request to play the AV.
Hello everyone, I am Karan Kumar, the founder of Finobody. Today I am thrilled to share with you how Finobody is transforming waste management and making our communities greener one step at a time. At Finobody, we are on a mission to revolutionize waste management. We provide a convenient online platform connecting people in Vikaspuri and Nagloi with trusted kabadiwalas for waste pickup and recycling. It's simple, efficient, and environmental friendly. And there's the best part: of every 15 kg of waste we recycle, we plant a beautiful, thriving plant. Yep, you heard it right. We have already gifted and planted over 150 trees on a roadside spaces and adding greenery and beauty to our surroundings. It's incredible to see the positive impact we are making together. By recycling waste responsibly, we are reducing pollution and overflowing landfills, all while giving back to nature. Our team of dedicated Kabadiwalas ensures that every step we take is towards a cleaner and greener future. And guess what? We are just 18 years old. Still, I am in class 12th, but with burning passion to make a difference. The support of our amazing community and the hard work of the entire Finobody team has made this journey so fulfilling. Join us on this exciting journey as we continue to expand our services and spread green initiatives. Together we can create a more sustainable world, one planet and one recycle waste at a time. So let's work together to make our neighbors cleaner and greener and better for generation to come. Thank you for being the part of Finobody family.
Congratulations, Team Finobody. You did it all. I would also like to mention that some of the projects are in the nascent stage, but just the zeal, like Madhu ma'am mentioned, going there and doing the groundwork is all that matters. For the next prize, Consolation Prize 1, goes to Project Beej Gole from the students of Adarsh Vidya Mandir, Satara, Maharashtra. Project Beej Gole from the students of Adarsh Vidya Mandir, Satara came with an idea of maximizing the seed germination rate and recommendation for an easy way of growing trees. They made the seed balls where seeds were wrapped in a mixture of clay, cattle dung or compost to protect the seeds from the predators. They selected 10 native species with the help of the village community and local joint forest management community. It's a laudable effort having great future potential to support climate-informed conservation. Let's see the journey for Team Beej Gole through the AV. In the video, they have made seed balls and distributed it to the local community, even including tourists who were visiting the place for spreading awareness about seed plantation. These are the tourists who are speaking about their experiences.
आपका जो यूथ और ये अर्थ ये काफी अच्छा वर्क कर रहा है.
Congratulations, Team Beej Gole. Now, the third position goes to Project Passionately Natural from TVS Academy, Hosur. Project Passionately Natural from TVS Academy, Hosur advocated organic farming with the aim to create kitchen garden, minimizing the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides towards a sustainable food system. They also ensured the farmers' community participation by using Panchagavya, which boosts growth and immunity in the plant system, and Jeevamrutam, that enhances soil fertility. Their effort is applaudable for spreading awareness about organic farming. We expect they will explore the future possibilities of climate-smart agriculture with their indigenous approach. Let's see their journey through the video. Here we see that green sustainable practices such as making natural color dye, using biosprays at fields, interacting with all the locals and making changes for the community and with the community is taking place in this project. Congratulations, team Passionately Natural, for bagging the third prize. Next, move on to the second position that goes to project Back WP from the iconic school Bhopal. Project Back WP from the iconic school Bhopal came with a big, bold idea of making biodegradable sanitary pads, aiming to drive systematic change for menstrual hygiene and proper waste decomposition. They used readily available natural resources like water hyacinth, bagasse, and papaya fiber for making napkins. This project has the potential for combined benefits like safe disposal, decomposition, and hygiene. Their climate co-benefits as the outcome of this project with bare minimum resources was commendable. Such inventive attitudes of youth are admirable, and we expect they will scale this up in the future. Let's look at the journey through the video. Here the students are segregating. They're drying the fine bagasa fibers and grinding them with bare minimum resources for making biodegradable sanitary pads. As you can see, such bare minimum resources are used to grind them. Congratulations, Back WP project from the iconic school. Hold your breath. Now we come to the winner for the Youth for Earth Junior category, and the prize goes to Project Nirja from the Tribal Residential School, Rohil, Trimbakeshwar, Nashik, Maharashtra. The groundbreaking initiative under Project Nirja is dedicated to watershed development by constructing continuous contour trenches and loose boulder structures. They addressed the problem of severe soil erosion in Rohil village, which is a heavy rainfall area. Their steadfast climate commitment was praiseworthy. We anticipate that with active participation of students and the local community, they will devise more innovative ideas for a sustainable future. Congratulations, Project Nirja. Let's see your journey through the video. Here the experts are guiding group of students about taking measurements for constructing loose boulder structures to arrest excess soil erosion and water loss.
Congratulations, Project Nija, for bagging the first position. Here are all the winners for the junior category for Youth for Earth campaign. But there's still a special mention for a special school which has been consistent throughout, taking the baton forward. This special project, SD's Eco Crew from SD Vidya School Ambala, is the crowning glory for Youth for Earth. They were also our last year winners. Their consistent commitment to excellence in climate positive solutions are remarkable. Their work is nothing short of exemplary and is setting high standards for others to follow. We truly appreciate their unwavering dedication and the exceptional results that they consistently deliver. Their journey to net zero is applaudable. Let's have a look at their AV.
To our campaign. We even started educating farmers about the usage of old bohor to prevent flooding in their fields. We made a positive impact in our community by educating farmers about the benefits of using old bohor for flood prevention and groundwater recharging, and it helped them to overcome the rainfall crisis and prevented loss in their fields. Good morning everyone. We are thrilled to be opening our very own biogas plant here at the SD Vidya campus. This project is a testament to our commitment to sustainability and the environment. As we move forward, let us continue to work together in creating a better and greener future for all. Our biogas plant is a state-of-the-art facility that will help us to take a big step towards reducing our carbon footprint. This plant will convert organic waste into clean energy, which will not only help us to save money on energy bills, but also reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. We hope that this initiative will inspire others to follow suit and make a positive impact on the environment. Let's all work together to make a difference.
Moves into the tank, has an underground tank which is 8 by 6. This tank consists of anaerobic digester, such as methanogenic technique, which convert the slurry into biogas. This biogas is then transferred into this outlet, and the biogas does travel from this pipe into the kitchen behind.
This kitchen is under process and will be completed in a month or two. The biogas produced is used for making tea for now. With time, we'll be preparing many dishes with this eco-friendly biogas. So let's showcase you the magic of biogas produced.
Now, to present the results, I would like to request Mr. Pradeep Burman, Chairman Mobius Foundation, Mr. Kamal Miatal, Chairman Emeritus, Paharpur Business Center and Software Technology Incubation Park, Dr. Rambuj, CEO of Mobius Foundation, and Mr. Aditya Pundir, Director, India and South Asia, the Climate Project Foundation, to come on stage to felicitate the winners for the junior category. Team Finobadi, please be ready to come on stage to receive the awards. Team Finobadi, Team Finobadi, are you present? Congratulations, Team Finobadi, for bagging the consolation second prize for the junior category. A huge round of applause for Team Finobadi.
The next award for consolation prize 1, Team Beach Gole. Team Beach Gole, if you can please come on stage to receive the awards. The appreciation from the audience should not stop. They have worked very, very hard. Congratulations, Team Beach Gole. For the third position, I request Team Passionately Natural, who have joined online. Yes, to please be presented on the screen.
This is Team Passionately Natural.
They've joined online. Yeah. For the second position, we request Project Back WP to please come on stage to accept the awards. Project Back WP. Congratulations to Team Back WP. For the first prize, Team Nirja, I request you to come on stage to take your award. Plant. For third prize, Passionately Natural, they're online. Congratulations to the team. We'll take a picture. We'll just take a picture and move ahead.
Please take a picture, we'll send it to them. 1 second.
A lot of them could not come because of exams, unfortunately, but they'll definitely join us next year.
Thank you.
For the special mention award to SD Vidya School Eco Crew, we request them to come on stage and take the special award. SD Vidya, please keep being the mentor that you always are and lead all the other schools forward. Congratulations, SD Vidya School, for always being the crowning glory. Thank you so much. Please have a seat. We'll start with the senior category. Congratulations again to all the junior category winners. Moving forward, we will start with the senior category. And the consolation prize too goes to Team Common Future from Charusat University. Project Common Future from Charusat University came up with an idea of strengthening resilience and adaptive capacity to climate-related disasters, focusing on food security and impacts of climate change on it. They conducted several surveys, interviews with local communities, sharing ideas of climate-smart agriculture. We truly appreciate their efforts. Though the project is in its nascent stage, we hope it will grow with time, strengthen their implementation, and make remarkable changes. Let's have a look at their AV.
Hello, my name is Shubhankar Shahi from Charles University of Science and Technology, CSPIT Mechanical Department 4th. Food security is a critical issue that is closely connected to our climate change. The main objectives of addressing this problem include exploring the linkages between climate change and agriculture, outlining the challenges faced by farmers, and improving agriculture practices. Strategies to achieve these objectives involve conducting field surveys and interviews, analyzing the climate change projections, collaborating with the relevant organizations, organizing workshops, and implementing pilot projects. Data collection methods involve assessing climate change impacts on agriculture using methods of remote sensing, satellite imagery, and climate models. Farmers' interview focus on understanding their approach to food security and climate change, such as climate-smart agriculture and diversifying the crops. Empowering small-scale farmers and promoting knowledge sharing are highlighted as important actions. Our work emphasizes thus the need of the address of potential impact on human populations through interviews that focus on addressing food security in the context of climate change.
This is the field view from which we have taken the sample and sent it to the laboratory.
They've documented the whole process so that they take it forward post the campaign as well.
As I mentioned, we have doing this work for a long but did not have platform to put it. We want to use youth of For Earth platform for the same. Population is a big problem that is causing climate change, but the food sector is important and very vulnerable. So we are trying to keep work on those lines. Impact of climate change in form of heat waves, sudden flooding and sudden floods is very dangerous of food production and the farmers' livelihoods. Thus, we want to raise the issue and use this platform to scale it up our work.
Congratulations team Our Common Future from Charusat University for bagging the Consolation Prize 2. Moving forward, for the Consolation Prize 1, it goes to team Beat Plastic Pollution from Irkai Patakapu Sangam, also called the Nature Protection Society. Plastic pollution-free world is not a choice, but a commitment to life and a commitment to the next generation. Team Beat Plastic Pollution from Irkai Patakapu Sangam conducted several awareness campaigns, plastic waste collection drives, waste processing or recycling units, and restricted the plastics entering into the ponds and oceans. They were guided by the local forest rangers and also ensured community participation. Such an action-based approach by the team is applaudable. They have also launched project Pad ATMs in association with the Glad Bharat, in which they distributed biodegradable sanitary napkins. Let's have a look at their journey through the video.
Kanyakumari is the southern tip of India. It is the starting point of the Indian Ocean, and it is a major tourist attraction. People from various parts of the world visit here. Fishing is also a main occupation here. The place is getting polluted due to tourist activities and fishing activities. We at the Nature Protection Society work on protecting biodiversity and maintaining ecological balance in the environment. We clean our local ponds, which are covered with water hyacinth, which causes eutrophication, which leads to the death of aquatic life. Our vision is to protect all living beings on the planet equally. We started the Beat the Plastic Pollution campaign in February 2023 and started collecting plastic waste and giving it to recycling. We also cleaned up a nearby mountain, which was polluted with plastic waste due to tourist and religious activities. Seeing our activities, Panchayat officials gave us recognition and the opportunity to lead a plastic awareness campaign in our locality. We joined hands with the sanitary workers and started cleaning up the locality. We also insisted them clean up plastic waste near the water bodies. In our locality, rivers and streams are also highly polluted with plastic waste, which will enter the ponds and sea and cause damage to the ecosystem. Streams and rivers serve as a plastic highway to the oceans. We discovered a solution after being inspired by Sungai Watch, an Indonesian non-profit that installs plastic barriers in rivers to prevent plastic waste from entering the ocean. We are planning to set up plastic barriers on our own in the nearby streams and rivers. Our model will also generate hydropower, which can be used to light the streets. In addition to this, we also started the PAD ATM project in association with the Gladbarat Foundation, in which we distribute biodegradable organic sanitary napkins at a very affordable price that will protect the menstrual health of women and control plastic accumulation in the environment. Our mission is to make the environment cleaner and greener for future generations. Our slogan is, if you take care of nature, it will take care of you.
Congratulations to the team Nature Protection Society. Moving on for the third position, the winner is Team Polyfueler from Shesha Engineering College, Sasaram. Nowadays, waste plastic pollution has become a global concern, leading to pollution and posing significant threats to human health and nature. The revolutionary idea of waste management by transforming diverse plastic waste into fuel can be a long-term solution for the environment and for society's energy needs. The practice of transition towards cleaner and greener future, fostering sustainable practices and contributing to a circular economy is always applaudable through the project Polyfueler from the Shesha College. Let's have a look at the AV.
Hello, myself Vinit Kumar, founder of Polyfueler. Basically, I come across a news that every minute 2 Indians die due to the pollution. And I have researched over that news and I found the problem behind this pollution is waste plastic. So I think over to convert that waste plastic into wealth. So I have developed an innovation through which I can convert the waste plastic into the fuel. So people cannot throw the waste plastic into open environment. They will collect the waste plastic instead of throwing that into the open. From our innovative machine Polyfueler, we can generate 800 ml of fuel from the 1 kg of waste plastic. Our vision with this project is to establish this project over whole India with a collaboration with the Nagar Parishad or other waste management bodies in every district or every state. So till now we have set the 2-hour testing pilot projects in our locality, and we have converted more than 1000 kg of waste plastic into fuel, and that fuel should be used as a normal fuel in the vehicles or in agriculture farms as a diesel, or this fuel has very huge demand. So this is the very best way to converting waste into the wealth or converting waste plastic into the fuels. That's all. Thank you.
Congratulations Team Polyfueler for bagging the third position. Moving on for the second position from the senior category, the award goes to Team Nirmiti from St. Joseph's University, Bangalore. We all know that nature-based solutions are often described as no-regret options, providing benefits to people in a range of scenarios. Project Nirmiti from St. Joseph's University conceived an objective of bioenzyme cleaners to combat disposal issues of toxic household cleaning products into the water bodies. Their future objective of developing a climate sustainable business model for bioenzymes has an amazing capacity to rejuvenate contaminated water. Their efforts towards green growth is commendable. Congratulations, Team Nirmiti. Let's have a look at your journey.
After a night of incessant rains, froth returned to haunt the residents' Bellandur Lake and rose to 10 feet high along the tall fence erected to keep the stinking foam from spilling onto the city's roads.
Congratulations, Team Nirmiti from St. Joseph's University for bagging the second position. And for the final winner, first position for senior category, the award goes to Project Tamira SES from Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and Environment. Project Tamira from Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and Environment advocated a big, bold idea for river restoration and rejuvenation of Tamiraparani. They ensured community engagement with hyper-local approach. They explored the interplay between the hydrological, ecological and socio-cultural dimensions with an active participation with the fishing community. Such a responsible attitude of youth towards climate action is praiseworthy, and we anticipate they will devise more innovative green solutions for the sustainable future. Let's have a look at the video.
வந்தனமைய வந்தனா வந்த சனமெல்ல குந்தனா குந்திக்கிட்டே பாருங்க குதூகலமா கேளுங்க
தாமிரபரணி பற்றி சொல்லணும்னா தாமிரபரணி தாயின்னு தான் நாங்கள் சொல்லுவோம். இதில் ஓட வந்து தண்ணி இல்லை, எங்களோட பிளட் அப்படின்றது எங்களோட மரம். ரொம்ப சிம்பிளாக சொல்லலாம்.
இந்த மண்ணின் இந்த மக்களின் கலாச்சாரமே இந்த நதிக்கரையோரம் தான் அந்த மக்களோட கலாச்சாரமே.
தாமிரபரணியை பார்க்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் நம்மளுடைய ஒரு காலையில் எழுந்திரிச்சு நைட்டு படுக்கைக்கு போகிற வரைக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு விஷயத்துலையுமே இந்த தாமிரபரணி இருக்குது.
ஒரு குழந்தைக்கு தாய்ப்பால் எவ்வளோ முக்கியமோ, தாய்ப்பால் குடிச்சா அந்த குழந்தை எவ்வளோ நல்லா ஆரோக்கியமாக வளருமோ, அதை மாதிரி நாங்கள் இந்த தாமிரபரணி ஆற்று தண்ணி குடிச்சு ரொம்ப ஆரோக்கியமாக நல்லா இருந்தோம், இப்பவும் இருக்கோம்.
இறைவன் கொடுத்த ஒரு அளப்பரிய சொத்து. நம்ம எந்த சொத்தாக இழந்துட்டா உருவாக்கிக்கலாம், ஒரு நதியை நம்மளால் உருவாக்க முடியாது. இது இயற்கை, இறைவன் கொடுத்த சொத்தை.
Tamarabarani is the only perennial river in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu, flowing from the fabled Western Ghats. The life-giving river dribbles, sprints and gallops for about 128 kilometers in the southern edge of the country.
Congratulations, Tamira SES, for bagging the first position in the senior category. Now I announce Mr. Pradeep Burman, Mr. Aditya Pundir, Dr. Ram Booj, and Mr. Kamal Miatal to please come on stage to felicitate the winners. For consolation prize 2 and 1, the participants have joined us online. If you can project the screen and take a picture. Congratulations to both the teams. Moving forward, for the third position, I request Team Polyfueler to please come on stage and receive the awards. Congratulations, Team Polyfueler. For the next project, Team Nirmiti has joined us online. Just a picture. For the first prize, I request Ms. Sneha Shah to receive the award on behalf of the Mira SES team. Ms. Sneha Shah. Congratulations to Project Amira SES for winning the senior category. Thank you so much. Acha. May I request you to stay on stage because we are doing the book launch also currently.
Okay, book launch.
Yes.
Okay, उसको disturb बुलाना actually.
May I request Mr. Garg also to come on stage to felicitate the book launch where we are moving ahead with the session. Let us now move on to another exciting segment of the session where we bring out practical aspects of the inspiring work we just saw in the Youth for Earth campaign. We have two very special authors with us who have instilled their symbolic ideas into transformative books. They will be unveiling their books the very first time today. Request our esteemed authors, Mr. Anand Pendharkar and Mr. Parvez Yusuf, to come on stage and give us the first look of their books. Now I request Mr. Anand Pendharkar, co-author of the book Climate Actioneers Primer, A Beginner's Toolkit, to kindly come on stage and talk about the book. Thank you so much to...
Second, I think we launched the second book also. Then.
Okay, we launched the second book as well. Second book by the author, Mr. Parvez Yusuf. The book titles Birds of Jammu and Kashmir, including Ladakh. Congratulations on your book release, sir. Thank you so much. Now I request Mr. Anand Pendharkar, the co-author of the book Climate Actioneers Primer, A Beginner's Toolkit, to kindly come on stage and talk about his book. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Climate Reality Project and Mobius Foundation. I'm glad to be here for the launch of this book and like to share a little small story of the book. During COVID, we were wondering what to do with ourselves, with our time and with all the knowledge that is there. And we approached Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, a German think tank organization, that let's do a online international sustainability conference. That's one good way to reduce our carbon footprint by trying to get people across the world to come into one place. And online is a great way to reduce our carbon footprint. And they agreed to doing the sustainability conference, supporting it. And they went one step further ahead and said, let's come up with a publication at the end of it. We'll have lots of resource people who will come together, and there'll be ideas, there'll be stories shared in it, and then we'll put all that together into a book. And that's how the journey of the climate, the book primer came up. We have with us Richard and Manvi from Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, so big shout out to you. Thank you so much for supporting the book. One has to understand that, as Mr. Aditi Pundir mentioned in the morning, that hope is the only way that we can motivate youngsters. There's a lot of climate anxiety and a lot of negativity that is being coming up in the climate discourse, and we have to combat that very strongly. And what we've done is that our belief is that we cannot suddenly wake up one day and say that climate change is to go away. So we've created a 366-day climate action a planner over here, where we say an action a day will keep climate change away. So we've got very small actions that individuals can take on a daily basis. We have copies for all of y'all. Y'all can please meet me and collect them from us later. Also, we have a small bookmark which is telling stories about the different situations. Here there is a flooding story from Kashmir where the floods are there, and you can see the media is reaching out to the people and trying to understand how they're feeling. One has to understand that in this book we have taken 24 different aspects of climate change. We have approached it, the intersectionality that is there, whether it is housing, whether it is transportation, whether it is energy, whether it is gender. We have to understand marginalization works in multiple levels. There could be multiple levels of marginalization. You could be from a far-flung place like Northeast India, you could be disabled on a wheelchair, you could be blind, you could also be an LGBTQI person. And these marginalities can stack up with each other and make you more vulnerable than several other urban people. So we've taken all these intersectionalities and provided solutions in the book. At the end of every chapter, there are ideas based on the intersectionality that you can work with and what are the solutions that are there. Third thing is that community building. I think COVID has done terrible amount of harm that we've got segregated quite a bit. It's time to reconvene, think up of new communities that are there that can be formed. Farmers, coastal communities, then we can see that agriculturists, they are pastoralists, they are communities who are very, very vulnerable, and we have to form groups. Scientists need to work with communities. We need artists to come up and create stories that are there. So we have also asking people that make your own commitment. I think with a powerful population of 1.41 billion, every straw that we don't take, every plastic bag that we don't dispose can make a massive change that is there. So now nobody can come up and say, hey, we are short of ideas of what we can do. We've given you 600 ideas in the book. It's a free downloadable book that FES has provided us the facility for. So that's the way to go ahead. And thank you so much once again for helping us launch this book. We have a QR code that you can copy and get the book from. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anand sir. Now I request Mr. Parvez Yusuf, author of the book Birds of Jammu and Kashmir, to kindly talk about his book, We are running short of time. Request you to Juno.
Hello, thank you everyone for letting me present my book here. So first of all, I'd like to thank Ms. Sumriti ma'am and Rekha Lala ma'am from the Climate Reality Project and Mobius Foundation for letting me present this book here. I'm really honored, delighted. Also, I'm very thankful to my mentor, to my guide, teacher, Mr. Nadeem Qadri sir, the founder of the Nature University and Wildlife Conservation Fund, who has always been a great support and at any point of time. He really has been a great support to me personally. So let me tell you a bit about me, who I am and where I come from. I come from Kashmir Valley, which is called as the paradise on earth because of its natural beauty and the places around. It lies in the western Himalayas, northwestern Himalayas to be more specific. So as a kid, I grew at a place which is where I live like 10 feet away from one of the most finest highland wetlands of, it's a lake, finest lakes of Kashmir Valley. And every year I used to see thousands of migratory bird species visiting Kashmir Valley from different parts of the world. And it just made me more curious about birds. And with time, I got to an university to pursue my integrated bachelor's and master's degree in zoology. And I completed it last year. And right now, I'm looking forward to pursue a PhD in the field of ornithology. So at that point of time, last year, we were part of a bird festival organized by the J&K Wildlife Department. And at that point, the school children, they came from various schools and visited that event. And one thing that struck my mind at that point of time was that we did not have a single book about birds of Jammu, Kashmir or Ladakh. Not a single book in any of the schools, in any of the universities, in any of the colleges. And that thing strongly struck my mind. And as I completed my master's last year, I got some free time and I started working on this book. And it took me almost 1 year working on this book. And then we came with this wonderful book, which is the first try for the people living in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. And at the same time, I'm currently working on the next edition of this book, and I look forward to working on more books in the future. And I will be writing more books in the future, definitely. Also, my book is listed on Amazon. We also have a small bookstall set outside. You can have a look. You can buy books from us. Please do show your support and love. I'm really honored, really delighted to be present in front of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Anand and Mr. Parvez for talking about their book. Now I request Ms. Michelle Dilhara to take it forward. Over to you, Michelle.
Thank you, Ria. Protecting the ocean is not just saving marine life. It's about safeguarding our own future. Moving ahead, I would like to invite Ms. Ivona Jean on stage to share her views. Ms. Ivona, stage is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, let me first express my gratitude to Mr. Pradeep Burman and Dr. Rambush for inviting me to this conference and for giving me this privilege to talk to you now. My name is Ivona Jean, and I work for Nausicaa and World Ocean Network in the north of France. Well, last August, India was on international headlines for the Vikram landing on the moon, and which was a major step in the moon exploration. And well, this reminded me of a few words that some astronauts from other missions say when they are in the space and when they watch our planet Earth. And they all agree on one thing. They say that it's radiant, then it is beautiful, then it is sublime, majestic, or glorious. They say it is blue, and they even call it the blue marble among themselves. So It is blue because more than 70% of the surface of the Earth, this planet, is covered by the oceans, by the seas, and by water bodies. And they are all connected from source to sea, from hilltops to oceans. And our continents, where we live, they are just big islands that are floating on the big ocean that connects us all. So actually, our planet could just as well be called Planet Ocean. So this ocean that connects us all, it regulates our climate. It influences our weather, it stores heat, it absorbs the carbon dioxide, it distributes water through rains, it regulates climate. So without the ocean, without water, there won't be no life on Earth, and even our bodies are made of water. So, and this was also the mission of the spaceship that India has launched to find water in the South Pole of the Moon. So now, if you take a few breaths right now, and the plankton that is living in the ocean, it produces 50% of the oxygen that we breathe. So we can just as well say that every second breath comes from the ocean. Well, coming back to the astronauts, they also say that when they are watching the Earth from space, they can, it seems so tiny, shiny, beautiful, but it also feels home, and it is fragile. And we have to protect our home, and so every action counts. And so all the projects that we have seen today, and they were awarded today, for which I congratulate all young people because they are excellent. They all affect ocean as well. They reduce pollution that comes to the ocean. They mitigate climate so that the ocean absorbs less carbon dioxide, and they also help the biodiversity. So therefore, young people in Europe, where I come from, they have created the Youth for Ocean Forum. And they have created it to shape their future with a healthy ocean, because they need an ocean to survive. So within this forum, they share different solutions, practical solutions, and projects that they do. And they also advocate for the ocean and for themselves, because they think, they feel that they have the right to have a say in the decisions that are taken for their future. So this is why we are trying to prepare, to help these young people to prepare their participation in international events, the international conferences of the United Nations, the climate conferences, the ocean conferences. Yeah. So we are launching now a project that would assemble all these young people, and they would also to prepare them for the conferences, and also to produce a tool, a common tool, a digital platform, where everyone could they could exchange all the information about the project they're doing and to inspire themselves from all over the world. So this will consist of working throughout 3 years till 2025. This is where the Ocean Conference will be held in France. And so we are looking for volunteers, young people, but also experts who could also help these young people and mentors to prepare for this conference. And we'll be launching the call in January next year. So if you would like to join, please follow us on the Facebook, which the name is called Citizen of the Ocean, and also on the email, which is youth4ocean@nausicaa.fr. So if you would like to know more, just come to me after the session, and I will tell you more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ivona. So, ladies and gentlemen, time has come to end this prestigious event. Hope everyone enjoyed as much as I enjoyed hosting. So it was an honor to be a part of this event once again, and I would like to thank everyone for joining us to celebrate the achievements of our winners. And to present the vote of thanks, I would like to invite Dr. Bhagyashri Kesharvani from Mobius Foundation. Ms. Dr. Bhagyashri, over to you.
Thank you, Michelle. Good morning, everyone. I am here to give vote of thanks to all of you. I am truly delighted and deeply grateful to be here today to express our thank you for your recommendable journey of Youth for Earth. This year we received an overwhelming response, highlighted the virtual role of youth and shaping our future. As we concluding this youth conclave, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks on behalf of the Mobius Foundation and the Climate Reality Foundation team. I also express our gratitude to each participant from both categories for their active engagement, participation, thoughtful journey, and commendable for sustainable education, which have made this conference a tremendous journey and success. Thank you all for being a part of this incredible journey, and I want to express my gratitude to our organizer, partner, dignitaries, supporter, participants, students, delegates, and whatever those who are presented here. Thank you each and everyone. Thank you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We conclude our session. I request everyone to have their snacks in their respective venues where the next plenary sessions are conducted. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of the session. Thank you.
Function that way.